Good evening, everybody. We are back with Tales of Legendia. Last time we got separated from everyone because shit just went down. We don't have Shirley with us anymore. We don't have any party members with us because Settle just wanted to be an antisocial piece of shit. But that's okay. The plot must progress. Now we have Harriet, a girl that we have no idea what her deal is, but she's here with us now, except not as a playable character, but you know, she's like hanging out. So let's just keep going what we're going to be doing. Anyways, between the previous stream and this stream, I once again went back to like the PC. Well, hello. Never mind, hold on, let's catch up on this real quick. Okay. Hey look, it's that
The shell, it's glowing.
it actually functions.
Senno? Senno, is that you? Senno, you're alive!
They actually communicate?
Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
This is a weird telephone system that they had back in the day, apparently.
I'm here, Senno. I'm okay, don't worry. Hello? Can you hear me?
That's not Senno.
Is that from the next room? Is someone there? I knew it. You must be a new one.
You almost sound like a voice in my head, but it might just be someone in the next room. And it's
Where
just
did you come from? You're one of the Baroness too, aren't you?
the thing, the soundproofing is kind of weird. She got spooked by something. Hello, we're now just out of reach, chapter 2. So we ended the last stream by right before the beginning of the next chapter, which is okay. I mean, we kind of just left at a pretty good spot over there, but that's okay. Let's see. Come on, let's go to town. Let's go to town with Bowser and Smash Bros or something. Town should be in the direction of 9 o'clock from here after going around the mountain. Yeah, they actually work with like a time clock here instead of just, you know, north, south, east, west. But whatever, I guess it works out either way. But yeah, I did mess around with some more settings on the CSX2 emulator, and I think I've got it as good as this thing can possibly do with, you know, with this current version of the emulator 1.4, and my computer setup. As you can see, this is usually when the frame rates really drop. We're now dropping we're dropping like 1% of the total speed max. I mean, you can't see it from here, but I can actually see it as the window actually tells you the speed, and it's going between 99% and 101%. So this is as good as it's going to get. It might end up messing up some of the animated cutscenes. So if it does, I'll have to change the settings before a cutscene like that happens, and then switch it back afterwards. But again, I don't think it's gonna get much better than this. So let's just hope for the best here. Okay, we have to stock up on magic lenses. Okay, so I did not mean to scan the bear. I meant to scan the bird, but that's fine. We can also scan the bird. This is not a problem. Hold on, let's see. A tree. Because that one's weak to fire. These guys are weak to stone. Doesn't really matter when. Oh, hold on, you're weak to fire. Actually, this is a good time to use the firebolt, because these guys aren't strong to fire. So, okay. Ow. Okay, am I missing any areas here to like level up? I don't think so, but I thought it was about riding demon, but that doesn't really. No, that doesn't actually count. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, this thing is fairly easy enough to take care of. Even if we're just playing a Sentinel right now, we should be...
You brought this on yourself.
Should be okay. Okay, well, let's just see how we can... how we're gonna fare around. I don't think the city that where it is big is particularly far. In fact, I think it's like right there, isn't it? Well, she said in the direction of 9 o'clock, so let's keep going in the direction of 9 o'clock. That should be where we find the beacon of where it is. Haven't I fought these people already? Yeah. Okay, so we're officially back in like where it is beacon territory, and it is immediately time to take this firebolts out before the poison base is back on. So those guys are strong to fire. Jeez, but okay, that was loud. Okay, well, we're fine here. And again, I haven't actually tried to pull the resolution back up to 1280 by 720. I have a feeling it is gonna mess it up again, though. I'll try it between this stream and the next stream, I guess. There's a lot of off-screen configurations that I have to mess with. But, yeah. I'll take care of that when I have the chance. Let's see.
Is this where it is beacon?
This is in fact where it is beacon.
So this is where he lives.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah. I just arrived on the Legacy recently.
Well, I guess it is a fairly new place. New people probably coming in all the time. And most of them probably come here to where it's beacon.
Will you be okay on your own from here?
Sure.
Are you
If
sure?
you run into any trouble, go see Will.
You mean Will Renard?
But yes, that's the only Will he knows as far as I know.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can't believe I found him so quickly.
Well, you're in the right town. That doesn't mean you have the right everything, lady.
Sannel, take me to see that Will guy.
You're still ordering me around?
You're always getting ordered around, Sandal.
I don't even know if he made it back okay or not.
I feel like she should have been concerned about that statement. You know, not making it back okay, but I guess Harriet is not that type of girl. And by that type of girl, I mean the one that is concerned for all other human beings. That's not even a type of girl, that's just a type of person. Okay, whatever. New stream, new day, let's go ahead and save back on file number 1. Anyways, once I start seeing some activity in the chat, I'll go ahead and make some announcements. And I'll repeat those announcements that I will make tomorrow, but, you know, for now, let's just enjoy the... Are you people still arguing over here? No! Well, actually, was this a spot where there were like a bunch of people arguing? I think so. Yeah, this doesn't look familiar. Oh, I guess we'll go ahead and explore. It's locked. I guess no one lives here. And if someone did live here, you would just break in. We got some shrimp. I was just pressing X. That's right. There's just random items that don't even like hint at them being there. You just have to keep pressing X, and eventually you'll find something. I heard that the old lady that lives here is great at baking bread. Maybe I should learn from her. I mean, we can bake some bread here. Hello, lady. Oh, welcome. I haven't seen you before. Well, there's a baking spot here, but we can't actually bake anything with it. That's right, we have an instant basket button. Alright. People have some cozy looking bats, I must admit, but at the same time they look kind of weird. Alright. Well, bat tops, I meant to say. Meant to specify. You know, the whole bath looks like the rest of the house, which you usually expect bathrooms to look a little bit different, but you know, maybe that's just me. We have not been streaming for 10 minutes already. Damn, I waste a lot of time. That's back in the day. 10 minutes was a YouTube video. Like, that's it. Nowadays, 10 minutes is you know, well, at least for our streams, that's like me getting set up and everything. Holy shit. Okay. Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm looking for all kinds of strange and mysterious animals on the Legacy. Pretty cool, huh? What? You don't care? Come on, don't be shy. I can tell that you really want to know. Also, let me check. Okay, yeah. I forget that the Twitch app always gives you like a notification. Hey, by the way, you are in fact live. So smile in case you have a camera on or something. Oh, alright, I guess I'll fill you in. They say that there are little round fuzzy things that live on the Orosoran? We just met those guys a couple hours ago, in fact. According to eyewitness accounts, they're about the size of a little kid. Man, I so need to find one. They're just talking others. Like, they're not the most unique looking creatures in the world, but you know, we got a holy bottle. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Also, why would you sleep? Hold on. The structuring of this house is weird. Okay, so we got 2 beds here. Fair, no, fine, whatever. We got a bed, fine, whatever. Why are there 2 beds here? Where's the kitchen? Okay, there's the kitchen. I don't know, I feel this place feels too small for its own good. Like, it's almost like a 1 square apartment, not even like a 1 room apartment. It's a 1 square apartment. Okay, it's a good day today. It looks like he's enjoying the sun. I don't need to go bothering him. Well, this game takes the cake for the stupidest roadblocks I've ever seen in a video game. Dude staking in the sun. Can't walk around him because apparently Sentinel's shadow is bigger than it seems to be. So it'll mess up this day for like a second. That's just the stupidest. Okay, whatever. You know what? It's okay. I would have much preferred like an actual roadblock. Like, you know, they're doing constructions here, so you can't go through. It would make sense, at least. Like, I can see the logic behind, hey, we're building back here, you can't come in. Okay. But no, it's just, hey, dude's taking in the sun, let's not bother him. Alright, whatever. Okay, so these guys are still arguing. It's just down there, I think I haven't been to yet. Where's Will's home? Actually, I think it's to the west. I don't think Will's house was this way. I mean, do you know where it was? Actually, you do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... Voice, please don't die. Southwest of here, so the entrance southwest of here specifically. Let's see. This one? I think so. Well, it let me go through, so... yes, it was the one. I know there's Will and Chloe. Norma's not here, but...
That's Will and Chloe. Looks like they're both alright.
Are you actually concerned? Because it's a little late to be concerned, Senel. You weren't concerned about them at all before.
Senel, come here.
Why are we hiding?
Shh, quiet. So that's Will Renard. It's really him.
You seem very interested in Will, lady. What's going
Who's
on?
that woman with him?
Knight.
Is that his lover?
It's just a knight, lady. Calm down.
Somehow I doubt that.
It's not actually sure.
You never know. My mom always used to say, a man and a woman don't need a reason. I just remembered. I have something to do. Bye-bye.
So you... What did you have to do here instead of what you're doing now? You really just came in to spy on people. Okay.
Senel, what are you doing here?
Just I was being carried by this, being ordered around by this girl again, as it usually tends to happen. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yo, I cleared my browsing history and disk space, and that helped Pixiv load as fast as usual, but Twitch is still buffering like hell. Oh no. Sorry about that. I guess Twitch is just being weird for you, and on my end, actually, we haven't dropped any frames today, as we usually drop at least a couple of frames every once in a while. So yeah, it really must be the Twitch servers over on your end, unless I haven't actually tried watching any other streams lately though. So maybe I would have some problems too if I actually try. I'll have to like look for someone to watch streaming after this to see if I experience disconnection issues. It might just be Twitch in general.
A man and a woman don't need a reason. Yeah, that may be true.
You can't just turn around and say that, Senel.
What?
There was this girl who was thinking you might be Will's lover.
Just Senel does not have subtle as his middle name. He's as blonde as it gets, like his punches. He said there was a girl that thought that, not he himself, Chloe. Jesus.
You didn't have to hit me that hard.
Shut up.
I almost feel like that was a mistranslation of some sort. Like maybe
You're certain you encountered Vaclav?
maybe in Japan, Senel actually said something that would reasonably make Chloe upset at him, and not just, you know, in general.
Absolutely. His soldiers called him by name.
So Vaclav was behind the attack on the bandit's lair.
Also, we're gonna discuss how you ran away, Senel.
I should have realized it when I saw all those red soldiers.
Many of those soldiers are part of a special force that carries out secret operations. I'm not surprised you didn't recognize them.
Well, I'm surprised you did. Vaclav Bolod, third prince of the Cruzand Empire, a militaristic country in the southern part of the mainland.
So it's not actually in the Legacy. This is what the rest of the Tales of Legendia world looks like, by the way. The Legacy is nowhere to be found in this map, but, you know, the rest of it looks like that.
Over the past few years, Cruzand has been steadily increasing its power by going to war with other nations. It seems Vaclav has been leading an independent division of troops from battlefield to battlefield across the land.
Vaclav's confidants are his 3 executive officers, otherwise known as the Terrors.
And we had to find one of them.
Right. Melanie the Crimson specializes in fire arrows, just as her name implies.
Only fire arrows? Okay.
Cashel the Phantom is famous for his deceptive illusions in battle.
The hell does that even mean? You can't just go from one being specialized in one Crystal Ares and the other one not even being Crystal Ares territory.
And Stingle the Vicious is a master of the sword. People say that he wears a mask at all times.
Well, whatever. I guess we'll just have to... That description makes me more worried about Cashel than anyone else, because at least the other two I get why they do. I don't get what Cashel does. I don't even remember what he actually
Melanie
does.
and Cashel are veterans. I've heard that Stingle is a relative newcomer. Perhaps he has some reason for choosing to hide his identity.
Damn you, Vaclav!
Oh, you're quick to anger.
What are you scheming? Why did you abandon the front line and come to the Legacy?
What's the matter, Chloe?
You can hardly blame her. The Holy Kingdom of Godoria, her home country, is at war with Cruzand at this very moment.
Ah. So she's got a personal beef with the people over there.
How did you know I'm from Godoria? I never told you that.
Do you have any symbols that are from Godoria?
The Volans are a famous family of knights in Godoria. I've at least heard of them.
Ah, okay.
I see. So the Volan's name is known far and wide.
Hey, you're famous, Chloe.
Reynard, we can't just sit here while Vaclav runs free on the Legacy.
Yes, we cannot let this go, even if it means taking on an entire country's army.
That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
First, we need information. We have to discover Vaclav's whereabouts and motives.
Precisely. That's why I've contacted Jay the Unseen.
Jay? The Jay? He's famous for having more information than anyone on the Legacy.
Look, I'm sorry, but Jay is a very common name. You can't just say DJ and well, I didn't even mean to make a DJ pun over there, but you know, you can't just say DJ and expect us to know which of all the J's ever you're talking about here.
We should be receiving an answer soon.
But I guess we're talking about the Unseen.
I'm going to check into it now. Would you accompany me?
Of course.
I'll go too.
No, you won't.
Ah,
Why not?
because you're misbehaving son of a bitch, and all that's why.
You even have to ask?
How should I know?
Do you think we can trust you to travel with us after you just ran off on your own like that?
I had my reasons. And besides, I told you, we were only going to be together until we got Shirley back.
And now you don't have her back anymore, so you need to be back together.
Yeah, and then after charging off alone, you wound up losing her. Now, after all that, you come crying back for our help. You expect us to just say okay?
I didn't come crying back for help.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Then good luck working alone. Chloe and I will continue by ourselves. Don't worry. If we rescue Shirley first, we'll be sure to contact you.
How?
Let's go, Chloe. I appreciate your help.
Wait!
Despicable.
Damn. She's even colder than him. But I mean, he did earn it. Let's be real here. Senel did earn some of the things. Some of the way he's being treated right now. Okay, I guess he's just expected to chill out over here at Will's home until further notice. Well, that's normal.
Yo, Sunny.
Yo,
Norma.
Norm.
Looks like you made it back in one piece. I was really worried about you.
That's a cute face. Okay, that's like an actual cute portrait right there. I might use that for the thumbnail. Once I get around. I haven't actually uploaded yesterday's stream to YouTube yet. I need to get around doing that. Okay, as soon as I can.
You were.
Or not.
Babe.
Make up your mind.
Are my emotions a
You
joke to
can
you?
write better than that. Come on, get mad.
That's one way to cheer someone up. Will says, even if it means taking on an entire country's army, but that won't be likely since mobilizing an entire army into a giant moving ship is kinda hard. Yeah, it's they're gonna need airships for that, and with this game's like extreme focus on water travel, it's probably gonna be water travel. Oh, fair enough. If it has that much focus on water, then they probably have better ships and, you know, landing technology on ships than we do even by today's standards, but you know, that's just a game theory.
I guess Teach and C must have come down on you pretty hard, huh? Well, fear not, Sunny. Norma's on your side.
I guess Norma doesn't really know Senel's antics quite as much as Will and Chloe do. I mean, it's not like they know him that much better either, but they know him a little better. They've experienced Senel's outbursts a little more than Norma has.
You're going to rescue Cheryl, right? I'll be right there along with you.
You're not going to criticize me like the others did?
I mean, she's gonna criticize you, but she can still be your friend.
Of course not. I trust you.
But you can still criticize him, though.
You're a terrible liar.
And this is how ships happen.
Well, I guess there's no point in keeping that up. I don't necessarily agree with what you did, but I've got my own priorities.
What do you want?
Cheryl's brooch.
Well, that's not gonna make your case any easier to go along with, Norma.
It's not a jewel, you know. You wouldn't be able to get any money for it.
No, dummy, it's not about the money. I want the stone in the brooch. That stone looks like something I've been searching for forever. The Everlight.
Forever. The Everlight. I see what you did there, game.
That's not what it was called, though. It was the something tier.
The protagonist of Tales of... The main female protagonist of Tales of the Abyss? I mean, we'll be experiencing that one of these days, I'm sure, but, you know.
I'll tell you what. How about you get me that stone in exchange for me helping you rescue Shirley?
That's a tough choice.
Oh, come on now. Don't you think her life is a lot more important?
Well, all things considered, you have a point.
Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I can at least talk to her.
Normally, you can stop humping the air now. It's okay. I think he got the point.
All right, fair enough. That'll work for now.
All right.
So what do we do now? Did you hear anything from Teach and C?
He said something about having contacted Jay the Unseen.
Seriously? Wow.
Who's Jay the Unseen? He's also the unheard of, apparently.
Is this Jay guy really that special?
Special isn't the word. They say he knows more than anyone about what's going on around the legacy.
This is... So he is the Unseen, but he himself has seen everything.
But he's really cautious. Apparently like nobody's ever met him in person.
I have a strange feeling we have.
Then how do you get information from him?
You send him a letter in a certain way, and an answer comes back with the information you requested.
What do you mean as a certain way? How does one send a letter a certain way? Like, you need to be more specific with that, Norma.
What a pain.
Like, is it,
Alright, let's go follow Teach. Then we can find out what those guys know.
like, is it the contents of the letter that have to be a certain way, or is it the way in which you send the letter that has to be a certain way, or both?
That's your plan?
Well, whatever.
Hey, no complaining. Now let's head for the Fountain Plaza.
Why the plaza?
The rumors say that's the place where Jay's answers come.
Maybe that's where Jay himself come, I don't know. Well, we got Norma back. It's only Sandal and Norma, though. It's not, you know, Will and Chloe are still out there somewhere. Anyway, speaking of Will, nice stream title. Very fitting for this part of the game. Yeah, but I actually remembered more or less what's gonna be happening in this span of time, so will be relevant. Those yellow ball hairpins of Norma are so weird looking since they're just so big, but yeah, it's I got the status screen, it looks fine. Actually no, those are bigger than her eyes. I didn't even realize, but those things are bigger than her eyes, which are pretty big as is. They're almost as big as her boobs. Wow. Yeah, those are so weird. Okay, well. Anyways, let's just keep going here. Alright. I like how here Senel has now accepted the futility of trying to be the solo hero. And he's okay with trying to get help, but it's kind of late for some people, such as Will and Chloe. Yeah. It's a nice bit of character development. He's understanding that even though he's a Marine, he's not the boss around here. Just because you're the main character doesn't mean you get to be the boss. Okay, it's you guys again. Yeah, yo. We're actually dropping frames, but very minimally over on the emulator, not the stream. So yes, I think we're doing pretty good on that department.
We meet again. The boy is here. We found him at last. Let's hurry up and kick his ass.
We waited so long for this day to come. Let's take it slow and have some fun. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Whoa,
Senny? Did something happen between you and these people?
Well, okay, the speed is dropping a little bit, but we're still fine for the most part.
It's a long story. Well, maybe not, but I still don't want to talk about it.
But the slowdown is making Senel's speech sound that much sadder.
should forgive him.
Well, that's nice.
Such an offense cannot be so easily forgiven. Right, Isabella?
Yes, Curtis.
I mean, he just punched you because you punched him.
Come on, have a heart. Think about Senny's situation. He needs to go and save his beloved sister.
They don't care about something like that.
What? You're doing this for love?
Well, so much for that statement.
Tell us your story, brother.
Wait, you do care?
Wow, you actually care for the well-being of other people? I'm not used to this. Yeah, kick his ass. Nice censorship there,
I
Curtis.
see. We understand completely. We'll do whatever we can to help. Won't we, Isabella?
Yes, Curtis.
You just say the word, brother.
You keep saying brother like a wrestling
Why
champion.
is he calling me brother?
I mean, you call Shirley
You say
sister,
sing,
do
we
you
shall
look alike?
sing as we have never sung before.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
So now we're looking for Teach. You know, Will. Did he come this way?
Did he come this way, Isabella?
I saw him with Miss Bollins. They were headed for Port on Rage.
That's a weird name for a port, but sure.
Port on Rage, huh? All right, Senny, we've got our next destination.
To get there, head toward 4 o'clock once you exit the city.
Brother, when you bring back your sister, I will grant you a special present. Let that rouse you to success.
Well,
Like, what kind of present?
you sound suspicious about this settle, which I don't blame you for.
A place as an official member of the Bantam Bouncers.
That's not a... That's just extra
Who the hell
job.
would want that?
I love whenever Curtis says love. It's so enthusiastic, yeah.
My name is Fenimore. My true name is Zealous.
Okay. Game, you can't just randomly drop a cutscene like, okay, so Fenimore also goes by Celis, but the game is calling her Fenimore, so we're just gonna stick with Fenimore.
Selhas. That means blessing.
But Shirley wants to stick with Celis, so that's just gonna be complicated.
Yes, though in my current situation, I'm not really in much of a blessing mood.
Wait, isn't it bad when you're just feeling blue? You can't go blessing people like that.
What's your name?
Shirley. My true name is Fennis.
Okay, we're dropping too many real names in this cutscene. Okay, so... that's actually a little bit easier to remember though. Fennis and Fenimore. I mean, you want to stick with that, it might be easier.
Shirley Fennis. One who prays. That's an amazing true name. Was it the village chief who gave it to you?
I love your name. I mean, I've gotten that compliment myself a couple times, but it still feels like a weird compliment to it. Like, your name is so cool, I love it.
Yes.
It's not so cool when your mom is yelling at it to you.
They must have had great hopes for your future.
Maybe.
And now you're stuck in a cell.
It's been a long time since I talked with someone like this.
It's probably been a long time since you talked with anyone, Fenimore. You don't typically get company on this situations here.
The villagers they brought with me were all killed.
Okay, hold on. I just noticed something. It almost looks like the door on this cell says like coal or cot. Like, you see a C and O and then those two lines over there. They could either be two L's or like they're curvy enough to be like a D. I'm gonna go with cot because again, this game has a big focus on water.
That's horrible. Why were they killed?
Oh, that's right. I didn't even pay attention to what they said. I was just too focused on the cot.
You even have to ask? Because we're fairness, and they're a rareness.
There's too many new terms. That's too many new words, game. That's racist.
Do you have any family, Shirley?
I have an older sister, but now she's...
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it. I imagine it's the same as what happened to our village. I have a twin sister myself. She was away from the village when it was attacked, so I think she was probably spared. Shirley, have you heard the rumor about the Marinus being born in one of the villages? It would be great if it's true.
There's so much exposition here. Like, I'm not gonna actually try to spoil anything here, but you can probably figure everything out by just paying attention to what's being said here.
The Marinus would surely save us from this situation and take care of those horrible Aurora.
Fenimore? Fenimore, why did you stop?
Because it's probably been taken out as hell.
No! Get away!
Fenimore?
Let go! You're hurting me!
Fenimore!
And now we're back to this cheery ass music in the middle of Fountain Plaza. Okay, anyways. That's a nice touch that the game is using clock directions instead of northwest, east and south, because the ship can move to make those cardinal directions wrong. Ah! So that's what they actually use for ships. Ah, okay, that makes a lot, because I actually asked about this earlier when Harriet was telling us to go 9 o'clock. Now it makes sense. Yeah, so it's what ships use. Okay. Yeah, that is a nice touch. Now that I get it, I like it. Okay. Anyways, I could heal that little bit of health that Senno is missing, but we'll be fine. Though we should probably go make some more toast with jam if we have the chance. Okay. Anyways, we've been streaming for 37 minutes. This game makes time go by a lot faster than I would have imagined. Okay, let's see. That's right, I need to buy ingredients before I can make some toast and jam. Okay, so we got some jam. Let's go ahead and buy like. Then we have 3 sandwiches, so let's go ahead and make enough for 7. And then, do we have enough money for that? Yeah, I do. I have plenty of money. Okay. So that way we can have 10 toast and jam. Those were jam sandwiches. Okay. Oh, never mind. We can only carry up to 10. Oh, shit. I kind of want to make those, but I guess we'll just eat our toast before we finish our toast and jam. Alright, that's fine. It'll heal either way. Okay, let's see. So now we gotta go to the port and race, which I think is where we went once in like the first stream, just to check it out, but didn't actually do anything in it. Let's see. Here we go, the port and race. She said 4 o'clock, so like in that general direction. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just noticed that the baker's building is shaped like a slice of bread. Oh, I didn't even notice that either. I'll have to look at it again once we pass by, which we will. We will come back to that bakery a lot. Well, there's Will and Chloe. That's a very bad hiding spot. I can see you from here.
Is this really the right place?
The message we found at the Fountain Plaza definitely said Port on Rage.
What do we do next?
You sure didn't say pork on race? maybe he just wanted a really angry boar or something.
Oh, someone's coming.
I know you.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
I work on the docks. I have a letter for you.
You don't look like the kind who works on the
I've
docks.
seen that kid somewhere before.
What does it say?
Go to the lake that lies beyond Raging Bay.
I was performing some maintenance on a boat when I suddenly noticed a letter and some money sitting beside me.
Yeah, sure. I just kind of happened.
There were also instructions written on it to hand the letter to a couple walking nearby.
And so you came to us.
Are you not the right couple?
I mean,
No,
there's another
no,
couple
we
up there.
are. This letter is for us.
Ah, great. Well then, good day.
Hold on a second. You said you were performing maintenance on a small boat. Is it yours?
Well, yes, but...
Could you take us to the other side of Raging Bay in that boat?
For money, maybe.
I remember now.
No, you're not going down there to say, oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, where are you going?
Okay, Norma has some pretty great facial expressions though, I'll admit. Like, look at that, she's like freaking out.
I'd like to have a word with them.
Cut it out, they'll see you.
Let me go.
I said cut it out.
And I said let me go.
Hey, don't touch me there, you perv.
I just imagine he touched her boobs. Just trust me on this.
That was an accident. I wouldn't want to touch you anyway.
That's not how you say sorry, Samuel.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
What the Did you just explode him? Well, I guess they agreed.
Maybe you don't like cute girls, but I am a living, breathing human being, you know. I have feelings too, but no, you...
Well, she has feelings, and then Samuel went around coping a feel, so you know.
Hold on, they just got on that boat.
Don't try and change the subject.
Okay, that shaking was great.
I'm not. Look.
It's funny seeing Samuel walking in place while Norma's trying to drag him in the opposite direction. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
What are we supposed to do now? This is all your fault.
You can use my boat.
So, I appreciate it. You got any reason to be helping us just like that? That seems suspicious. That's a big ass boat. It's also where we started the game.
You're after the boat that just left, right? If you leave now, you can still catch them. Hurry up and finish your business. When you're ready to go, talk to me again.
So seriously, why is this? Or is this like an actual, you know, rent a boat situation, and like guys just trying to do business? It feels kind of forced a little bit. So a child with strange clothing wandering around. It's the you saw a playable, or maybe even an NPC walking around. Is this the child you're talking about? He looks kind of weird clothed. I just arrived on the last ship. Where's that? Where is this place? Well, you're close to it. Your name is Atu. That's a strange name if I've ever seen one. Wasn't there like a thing over here? Wasn't there something that I couldn't do before? Maybe I'm just crazy. There's a place called the Cracks beyond the Raging Bay. And beyond that is the lake. Okay, thank you, Jade. Please don't try to do like weird experiments on that. Okay. A lot of Tales of characters share names. Even when it's just, when it's like someone important, like a main playable character, down to like an NPC. Like, I'm sure everyone is aware of Tokunaga, how every Tales of game has a character called Tokunaga, where it'd be like some kind of weird merchant of some sort, or like in the case of Tales of the Abyss, where it's literally Anis's weapon, and then there's the pirate. I forgot the name of them, but there's also a pirate character that like it's just everywhere. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Okay. And now then get in, I'll get the engine started. What a nice random person offering to lend him a boat to a stranger. For free too, yeah. It's pretty great. Yeah, he's a marine.
Yeah, I'm used to handling boats.
Yeah, he knows how to do that.
Ha! I knew having an Alliance Marine around would come in handy.
That boat sounds strangely like a car.
Alright, time to set sail! Woo!
And now it sounds like a Ratchet and Clank 1 vehicle.
The engine's a little worn out. Don't ride it too hard.
You could have told us about that before, Mr. Man on the dock.
What's the matter?
I lent my boat out to some weird kid. The pay was good, so I just went along with it.
Oh, they did pay him. Oh, okay. It wasn't for free. There was an actual service fee involved.
A kid?
I mean, Senel's young, but not like a kid.
Look over there.
Oh, is that Fenimore?
Fenimore?
Fenimore.
She's terribly injured.
Just believe me, she is terribly injured right now.
Did you do this to her? If you keep this up, she's going to die.
I don't think they care.
Nah, we wouldn't kill her that easily. She's a valuable little guinea pig.
How can you use people like that?
Because they're the villains.
Watch yourself, girl. You may think you're special just because you're the Marinus or whatever you people call it, but we're the ones in charge here.
You want to save the girl so badly, then take her place.
Use that power of yours to serve the commander.
The terrors. Well, welcome.
By order of the commander, we are to assume direct custody of the girl.
Well, that's you're gonna be a little bit difficult to rescue, Shirley.
Yes, ma'am.
Would much prefer you just stay at a generic prison cell than in direct custody of Vaclav. That's a little difficult to do. Okay, the game is handling this pretty well, actually. Oh, there's those guys. I can't hear you, Norma. The waves are too loud. Well, now we're here. Hello.
Oh, would you look at that? Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, please.
I thought we told you not to come with us.
This is... I don't feel like this conversation should be spoken at normal levels. Like, they should be shouting right now.
Nice to see you again, Alliance Marine.
What are you up to this time?
You two know each other?
Kind of.
Thanks to him, I wound up having to fight the bouncers. Will, be careful. He's probably working on some scheme right now.
Just who are you?
Say, Alliance Marines are pretty good with boats, right?
You try to change the topic here, Mr. Man.
And what if they are?
I'm not half bad myself.
Oh, is that... was that a challenge? You trying to start something here?
I get anxious when another person and I are good at the same things. I always feel I simply must find out which one is truly better.
That's an arrogant goal to keep, but whatever.
Don't you? You and I are going to have a little race. Think you can keep up?
That's a bad idea. This boat is bad.
What a stuck-up little punk.
Hey, get back here!
Do we actually need to catch up with them or just keep up with them? You could just stick behind as long as they don't go too far.
He's doing doing pretty well with that boat. That's an Alliance Marine for you.
Don't drag us into your stupid games. Stop this at once.
I mean, do you really want him to stop the boat on his tracks? Well, that's not a good idea.
What happened to the woman who was with you?
Chloe is in the cabin. She isn't feeling well.
But this feels so good. What a shame.
Maybe she doesn't like water. That's a common.
I told you to stop this.
That's a common fear. The fear of water, of drowning, of seasickness.
They're about to speed up. You better hold on tight.
That's a no.
You're not getting away.
If this thing had a check engine light, that thing would be blinking right now.
All right, we're neck and neck.
This isn't over yet.
Yeah, that's thing's gonna explode.
You hear something weird?
You can see it normal. You literally just turn to look at it, and now it's like, what was that?
The engine's acting strange. Go check it out.
If you say so, but I don't know anything about engines.
Yeah, is it smoking? Because that's usually not a good sign. It looks like it's smoking to me.
Okay, I do know that this isn't good.
So what's the problem?
It's smoking.
There's lots of smoke.
See, I told you. It's smoking harder now.
A young man and woman adrift at sea. It's just like one of those classic love stories. Will the two fall hopelessly in love?
Not if you keep coming out with that commentary, Norma.
Oh no! Stay back, you manly beast!
It's just fixing the damn thing, Norma. Calm down.
Keep your weird fantasies to yourself.
You didn't like it?
Hell no.
Hey, you there!
Wait, what? Harriet? What the hell are you doing here?
Stop being a nuisance and getting in Senel's way!
Also, how did you get here? Were you just hiding in that man's boat the whole time? Have you been spying on us while we were spying on Will and Chloe? There's a spyception going on here. I need the spy from TF2 to come solve this.
Harriet?
For that matter, why are you even here? It should have just been Senel. Senny, who is this little brat? I don't like her. She's obnoxious.
And she kinda looks like me.
Hey, mind your manners. I rented this boat, you know.
Ow. Oh, that's... Oh.
Seriously?
I'm also the one who told the boat's owner to let Senel take the helm.
So you really want us to catch up to Will is what you're saying, basically.
What are you trying to do, Harriet?
Well...
You must have had a good reason if you're going through all this trouble.
That's not important right now.
Yes, it is. This is exactly the reason why we
Hurry
need...
up and fix that engine.
Okay, whatever. It's the only one that actually knows what he's doing here, all things considered.
Alright, it's patched up for now. This should last us a little while.
Woo! All right, Senny, time to get back to the race.
But, okay, wait, I think we've officially lost that race. Those guys are probably like miles and miles ahead now.
Looks like they made it already. Remember back at the port when Teach and Seam were talking to each other? They said they were going to go to a lake or something beyond Raging Bay.
A lake further on, huh?
Well, let's go check it out.
Well, we're here now, so... Can we actually go back in the boats and explore anything? No. Okay. That would have been too convenient. Anyways, Norma's still with us. Harriet is not a playable character. Like, don't even try to get your hopes that she's not gonna be beating up anyone. Oh, there's monsters here. So that's good to know. Okay, so we gotta... I forgot to buy magic lenses. Okay, a cold lizard. How many magic lenses do we have? We have 4 left. Okay, whatever. We'll use this up and then save a couple of them for... Actually, these guys are weak to fire. Let's see. Blue Galv. It's probably be a good idea to equip these firebolts now. And now we can go ahead and use this again for that like little tiny poached egg. Okay. Ow. Okay, the animations here are a little bit weird. There we go.
You brought this on yourself.
Okay, well, we got Songbait out of that. Let's see, how many points do we get taken out? Yeah, we get 0.10 for every magic lens. Yeah, they should have really figured out how to program that fault out of the game. Okay, well, there we're healed now. Just go ahead and save again. Definitely having double experience would make things a little bit more doable, though. We'll get more skills and we'll get them faster. Well, no, we won't get more skills or areas, but we will get them faster. We'll have stat increases faster. Now we already have another enemy that we need to fuck you, whatever. I think you do. I think you do get Okay. Yeah, I think you do. What am I trying to say here? Okay, you do get to find out the enemy's like information once you beat them up enough.
You brought this on yourself.
Okay, but you know, we need to fight one of the same enemy enough time. Anyway, we got a freeze charm. Let's see if we can give that to someone. Freeze charm. A charm that protects against freezing. Well, that's right. That's right. What it says on the, exactly as it says on the thing. Why do you have such a hard time with that basic saying? Okay, we've been streaming for almost an hour, so not too bad. Alright, it's an Ectus spirit. Okay. Well, that does some decent damage, but still. Actually, it doesn't do quite as much damage as I would like it to. Ow! At least I defended against that. Ow! Okay. There we go. I don't know why that particular enemy was so
Yeah.
so hard to take care of, but whatever. Hey, we're not dropping frames though, that's good. In either department, either the emulator or the connection, which is mighty handy. Got a panacea bottle, and just don't think there's anything on that side. We're gonna be fighting a lot of enemies here. How many holy walls do I have? I'm gonna need to stock up. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. This thing is noise. Okay, hold on.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, we got the climax bar ready. There we go. Wait, someone get learn Ares? And I'm not paying enough attention to this. Ares learning mechanisms. Oh yes, we got Dragon Blast. Yay! Okay, well, let's go ahead and put that on. Right here. And then... Firewall and Grave. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we need 6 more Galf stones in order to get firewall. So let's make sure we're beating up those Galfs to get what we need. Okay, so that's how monster stones work. All right. I mean, I probably did figure this out back when I first played this game, but it's just been such a long time. It's legitimately hard to remember. Okay. Oh, we got a freeze bear. Okay. Alright, should probably... Okay, hold on. There we go, that's what Dragon Blast looks like. Okay, well, it's a pretty cool skill. We'll
Did you check out how awesome I was?
Yeah, you're great.
It's like Tiger Blade, but without actually falling back down to the ground. So it's pretty convenient. Is there an item down there? Oh, there isn't. Okay, it was just a branching pad that didn't actually branch that much, but sure, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab an apple gel while we're here. There we go. We don't have a healer with us, so we gotta make sure we're using items for the time being.
Damn it, we're surrounded.
Okay, well that's the problem. Okay, there's a bit too much going on here. Okay. There we go. What are these again? Trilly chicks. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's a bit too many enemies here. Okay. Okay. Or you're on your own, I'm sorry, but... Yeah, I ran out, like... I pretty much ran out of DP on that battle. Okay, well we got an air scroll for Ice Wall. So that's nice. Let's see. We need to heal up again. Probably want to use an orange gel while we're here. Okay. Now we should be okay after that, but still. Yeah, you got Ice Wall now. Let's see. You need 90 egg bear things and then 63. Okay, you got enough of the energy ones. You just need more egg bear ones. Okay. Anyways.
This'll just take a second.
It's just one octopus bear. I know it's a tough one, but still. Okay, this thing is really not being given enough time to even like get back up. So Dragon Blast is pretty freaking good. But then we can figure at least that much out. Let's see. Shell bottle. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, can I please catch up this thing? Okay. There we go. Good job, Norma. Am I just fast enough to keep hitting this thing? We are actually being able to get back up. The Sentinel is a little bit overpowered. Now that I realize. A lot of his attacks are much faster than the enemies can handle. Okay, here we got a stage. And I don't think this game has like the ability to transform like those stat racing herbs into the stronger red version of them. So okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. There we go. Good job, Norma.
Did you check out how awesome I was?
Yeah, sure. It was awesome, Norma. Okay, let's. I don't remember if there's like a bunch of more treasure chests that we can get on here, but I don't remember the layout of this place just not being that pleasant. It just keeps splitting up. Okay. Okay.
No way. No way. Demon blast.
Alright, we'll completely fail that demon blast.
What are you looking at, huh?
Alright, well, I guess we should have figured how to hit that thing before. Okay. Got an Eris. Do we actually get 24 Eris stones, or do we just have 24 Eris stones now? Let me check that, because that's important to know. That was an act. Okay, I think we got 24 of them. That's a lot. Jeez. Alright. Anyways, no, I think we were going this way to check out what kind of treasure chests. Well, most not treasure chests, but it's just one of these things. Okay, sure. See what kind of enemies we can encounter in this sphere. Okay. Alright. We need to corner this thing before we can do a Dragon Blast here. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. See, you can just keep stunning it long enough to where it's not able to counterattack. Okay. I'm running low on commentary, Jesus Christ. But
This'll just take a second. No way. Eat this. Eat this. Dragon blast. Eat this. Dragon blast.
yeah, Dragon Blast is pretty broken. Okay, but actually, didn't I say that before we started this dungeon that I had like some announcements to make? You lost your straw. Norma, you need to be more careful with your straws. Okay, but I did mention that I was gonna have some announcements, and here I am still not making any of those announcements. So I guess we'll make the announcements now. So let's see. So as you know, our current stream schedule is what's the name of it? It's this game, you know, Tales of Legendia, Fridays and Saturdays, and then Sonic Heroes on Sundays. But Sonic Heroes is almost done. In fact, assuming I don't miss any streams or anything, tomorrow we're gonna do our, you know, the Team Chaotic stream, and next Sunday will be the final Sonic Heroes stream, which will also be really short because we're only gonna be doing the final, what's the name of it? You know, like the final area, the section place of the game, which you know, it's the longest level in the game, but it's only like one thing that you need to do. So we're gonna be done with that stream pretty early. And as I mentioned yesterday, we're gonna be you know, Smash Bros. Is coming out next week. Yeah, definitely want to be playing that. at some point during your stream. So
Sorry,
I
forgot
think
to go easy on you.
one of the earliest plans I have for the streams is next Sunday. You know, assuming I actually manage to get my hands on everything goes well. Next Sunday we're gonna do. Okay, before we get into it, let me just make the announcement. Okay, so next Sunday we're gonna finish Sonic Heroes. That's gonna be really early though. So after we're done with Sonic Heroes, we'll do a one-off stream for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So that's what's gonna be happening. Because I really want to play that game, and you know, I don't have to stream it in order to play it, but I do want to make at least one stream of it for, you know, just to look at it, and anyone that's still skeptical about the game will get to find out more about it then. So you know, you'll get to make your own decision to see if you want to get it for the holidays or if you want to wait on it or whatever. And next week we have not next week. And I also mentioned that the new Elsa character, Lobby. I was very interested to see how she was going to turn out. And yesterday, like as I was streaming yesterday, the South Korean Hero Tournament, which is just a PvP tournament for Elsa, was happening. And at the end of the stream, they dropped a bunch of information of what's going to be coming in the next update for Elsa. So that, you know, we actually got to see some gameplay of Lobby. We got to see a bunch more story, and there's just a lot of things. Like, she's actually gonna be having her own dungeons. She's gonna have her own like town areas and like NPCs that she's gonna talk to and bosses that she's gonna fight. It basically feels like Lobby is going to belong to a completely separate group of probably upcoming playable characters than the current 12 playable characters in the game. You know, the L Gang. So if that's what their plan is, that's really cool. And I really, really, really want to check that out. Like, I have not played Elsword in like a year. Maybe even more. But that got me pretty excited. And so the plan, like, she's coming out this coming Thursday on the Korean servers. But, you know, I don't have a Korean account and I can't speak Korean either. But what's the name of it? But you know, she's probably gonna be releasing on the North American and international servers no more than 2 weeks from this coming week. And I think, yeah, 2 years ago when Iron came out, I did a video on him. So I think we're gonna make a continuation video whenever Lobby comes out, and we're gonna, at some point or another, we're gonna have an Elsword Lobby stream. And whether I keep streaming Elsword or not depends entirely on how good the update turns out to be once we actually get our hands on it. But, you know, it's definitely something that I want to do. So we'll go ahead and mark that down. There's gonna be a Smash Bros. Post stream next weekend once we finish Sonic Heroes, and then an Elsword's new character Lobby stream at some point. I don't know when. It's not going to be the day she comes out because I don't stream on Wednesdays or Thursdays. But, you know, at some point we're going to have a Lobby stream. That's the only one-off streams I have planned for right now. There may be more in the future, you know. But, you know, that's the only things I can actually think of right now. Anyway, before I continue. By the way, is it possible if you could add lower video quality options for your streams? I checked them and I only see auto and 720. Maybe if I can pick a lower quality, I can watch this without as much buffering. Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's a big problem with Twitch, and I don't get why the fuck this is happening. But Twitch does not give the viewers video quality options unless the streamer is like a premium, has like a Twitch premium membership or Twitch Prime membership, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, so only Twitch Prime members can allow their viewers to change the quality of the video. It's really stupid. I don't get why that's not a standard feature like every other goddamn website does. And furthermore, why the standard is the highest possible resolution rather than a lower resolution, so people with lower internet can actually handle it. but that's how it works. Like, I would actually consider becoming a Twitch Prime member just so people watching my streams can lower the resolution and actually, you know, be able to watch it if they have slow internet. But at the same time, that's also a really fucking stupid thing to keep behind a paywall. So yeah, I'll have to look into it, see how expensive it turns out to be. But that's how it works. You guys can't watch in different resolutions unless I pay extra. It's... Hey. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep going here. Hey, it's... Oh, I met you before, or are you a different one?
Horse! Horse! I am Popo of the Orosoran. Pleased to meet you.
I think you're different. I think you probably recognize Selen and Norma if you were one of the other two. I don't remember, they all look kind of similar.
Talking otter.
Are you related to Cupo and Peepo?
Why, yes, they're my older brothers. Do you know them?
He's so cute.
I don't think you're focusing on things at hand, Harriet.
What were you doing here anyway?
I was taking the Popo Mark II for a test drive, but, well, it sank.
I'm glad you did a test drive and not just take it out.
The Popo Mark II?
It's a vehicle I made that can run underwater.
It's a submarine.
Really?
It was going great, but then a goat attacked me and ruined everything.
What do you mean a goat?
A goat?
What do you mean a goat?
In the sea? Attacked you?
So now it's back to the drawing board. Oh well. Anyway, what are your plans from here?
Whoa, mood change.
Tonal shift, Norma. Tonal shift.
Would you mind escorting me back to the Orosoran village?
Where's the Orosoran village?
We just stay on this path for a good long while, and we'll eventually get there. Thanks so much.
Everyone just thinks Senel has that face of I do favors for everyone. Even though he's literally the opposite of that. Well, I can't help but notice that Harriet's shoes... I mean, I should have probably not skipped the cutscene yet, but Harriet's shoes are like Snickers. Like just sporting shoes, even though the rest of her outfit just seems like typical, like, cute anime girl outfit. It's kind of weird. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, that took a lot of damage. There. Yeah, I can use my party members as a... Damn it, Norma, I was trying to use you as a wall. There we go, perfect. All I heard before buffering was, here's the problem with Twitch. I'm guessing I can't. Well, I think I'll just leave then, because it feels like the buffering is even worse since I can only get a second of viewing before 20 seconds of buffering. I'll just send over any tips I can't think of on the YouTube archive. Have fun. Well, yeah, sorry about this Twitch situation, but I hope it improves at some point. Have fun. Thanks for joining while you could. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else do we have over here? We got a pineapple jet, actually. This is the stronger version of the orange tails, which is also going to be handy. I should probably try to heal Norma, though. It's a little shorter on health than I'd like her to be. Okay, let me just take care of this gal real quick. Alright. There we go.
Sorry, I forgot to go easy on you.
Alright, great. Let's not forget to heal Norma this time, though. When whip out the good old apple gels. Boom. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get a chance to use this again later. So, increase mass HP. I might actually wait until, well, no, you know what? Norma does need a little bit more HP. Yeah, now she's catching up a little bit better. I should probably use the sage before before giving her an apple gel, but you know what? It's fine. It's only a little bit. Okay, I think we're gonna be needing Riding Demon soon enough here. Yeah, I don't remember if it's now, but like soon it's gonna happen. I need to keep that in mind. So, how many Dragon Blasts do you need to do? 10 more, okay. 10 more Dragon Blasts and we'll be ready to go here. So this looks like the way to go. Let me go back up here, see what's going on. Okay. Oh, this is a different thing. Okay. Okay, these things are a bit mean looking. Yeah, it's a gal shark. It's a shark made of gal. Did they drop like extra money or something? Not particularly. They're made of gold, but they don't drop extra gold. Okay, well, we got 24 gal shark air stones and a single baking set. And I only got grade for taking damage. Okay. So we got... Yeah, we got 24. Yeah, just straight up 24 air stones. That's... You get a lot of air stones in this game. Like, you know, it takes a while to actually... to, you know, build up the level ups to get new attacks, but the air stones themselves should be easy enough to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Norma, you're not casting fast enough, I don't think. We keep like defeating enemies before you're able to do anything about them. Yeah, so that was a reason to go out there before going down. Cider bottle, those are like area of effect heals, if I'm not mistaken. Got an orange gel. Got an enemy. After this one I need to heal, I'm pretty sure. It'll normal this. Oh, let me just... Okay, we got a caster over there somewhere. Okay. Oh, is that one of these things? I don't know what that field of effect does, but it does something.
Sorry, I forgot to go easy on you.
Okay, there we go. Now we got the essence of Dragon Blast and we learned Divine Dragon. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and put that on. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw, instead of Demon Shadow, we're gonna throw in Divine and Dragon. That'll be fun to use, I suppose. We got a healing point around here somewhere. Well, speaking of healing, not a good thing I mentioned that. Apple gels. Normal, you needed one of those, and then Senel. Sure, why not grab one? While we're here, do we get an item over here? No. It's just a weirdly placed location thing. I didn't even need. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that so much. I heal right before I, I heal with my limited resources right before an actual healing spot. Every time. Hey, even in games that I've played before, I should remember them. Okay. There we go. Okay. Divine Dragon doesn't feel as good as it should.
We won.
But whatever. Well, since we're right next to a save point, I mean a healing point, might as well. Okay, I guess that, random encounters do make those a bit less enticing to go back to, because you'll encounter a bunch of battles on your way back to a healing point.
This'll just take a second.
Okay.
Eat this! Divine Dragon! Eat this!
Okay, hold on.
Eat this! Divine Dragon! Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
Let's see.
What are you looking at? Eat this! Dragon Blast! Eat this! Demon Blast! Eat this!
I'm just trying to hit this thing with my skills, and it's not with my airs.
Sorry, I forgot
It's
to
not
go
working.
easy on you.
It's not working too hard here. Have we gotten any new equipment items by any chance? No. I should probably put some other title over here or something. Yeah, Wordless Brother, why not? Actually, I think it's Intelligence, never mind. The Dennis Brother, Still Brother, Sleepy Brother. Despicable Brother. Don't read anything that's happening back down there, by the way. Avoid spoilers. Yeah, sure, Breadmaster. That sounds like a fun thing to put on. Bubbles. Laughing Chick. Sure. Laughing Chick sounds like fun time. Okay, cool. Let's go and grab this treasure chest. Equity bottles. What the hell is it? What is an equity bottle? Temporary increase. Oh. I should have figured. Okay.
This'll just take a second.
You can technically avoid all of these.
Demon Blast! Divine Dragon!
You can technically avoid all of these. What's the name of them? Like extra locations here. I mean the void things, but
Eat this! Demon Blast! Divine Dragon!
okay, whatever.
Eat this!
Ow. There we go. I'm trying to save up TP here.
You brought this on yourself.
Do we have any interesting? Okay, I can't help but notice all of those whirlwinds going around. Should we be concerned about those?
Damn it, we're surrounded.
We'll be okay. Ow.
Eat this.
Alright, well, now I can go help out Norma over here.
Eat this. Eat this. Demon Blast. Divine Dragon.
Okay.
All right.
I was like, I think I still have. Yeah, I still have Demon Blast over here. Actually, I meant to have just Impact. That's why I'm not able to link arts together that efficiently. Because I'm trying to link two arcane arts areas together. I mean, it's not working out. Actually, this is the optional path to go, probably. I don't think there's a treasure chest down there. Usually they're behind these things. Okay.
Divine Dragon. Something's up. Eat this. Shadow. Divine Dragon.
Okay, there we go.
Eat this. Shadow. Divine Dragon.
There we go, we can combo better now.
Eat this.
Well, we haven't been able to... I didn't have that much more to talk about today besides those announcements that I just made. Didn't I just say that there's probably no treasure chest over here, and here I am checking anyways. Whatever. Ow. Okay. Good combo there, normal. They should learn something. Hold on. You just learned something, then you're normal. Yeah, learn firewall. Yeah, she's finally able to do something besides grave. Can't believe it. Okay. And now she needs more RNG things in order to be able to use ice wall. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out someday. We have to go out to the forest before we can get some of that. Okay. there like a place around here, like a safe point or something? I feel like we're nearing boss fight territory. Alright.
Again?
Okay. There we go, she has firewall too. It's that thing that this freaking ice things have been using. Even though they're made of ice, they use fire spells. I guess maybe it makes sense, that's how they keep themselves warm. But at the same time, they're weak against it.
I forgot to go easy on you.
They're weak against fire. Okay. Well, that's okay, I guess. What's down here? It's a treasure chest. Life bottle. So, nothing. There's treasure chest on the other side, but I need to go to the other side before I can grab that. And then over here, there's not a damn thing. That's cool. Not every corner has to have things. Or at least I would say that, but we get random encounters which make things a lot more difficult. Okay. Okay. There we go, perfect. Been streaming for an hour and a half already. Yeah, like... I don't know what it is about this game, but time definitely goes a lot faster when I'm streaming this as compared to other games at least. Maybe the dungeons are longer? The story takes up more time than I think it does. Okay, well I took more of them out. I didn't mean to do that, but... let's see. Yeah, I think this dungeon is just kind of boring because it's only Senel and Norma. And you know, just playing with two of them is you know, it is not the same as having a full party and being able to switch between Senel and Chloe or just somebody else that's able to use Iron Ares. Yeah, even when I first played this game, I distinctly remember this dungeon just being kind of boring. Okay. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay. I think ground slam does more damage to wait, what?
You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, I think ground slam does more damage to those that you actually hit with the enemy rather than those that get hit by the thing. Okay, well, we'll be okay here. Are we gonna get an instant cutscene? Yes, we are. And I'm not at full health with Senel.
Hey Norma, did you just hear some kind of animal?
Yeah, a goat.
Yeah, sounds kind of like a goat.
A goat? Popo, you said a goat attacked you, right?
Indeed I did.
Is that the goat you were talking about?
I mean, what other goat would there be around here?
That's probably it. It must be nearby.
What? Are we gonna be alright?
Yeah, we got Senel and Norma here. It'll be okay.
Why are you getting all freaked out over a goat? Kids, I swear. I'm not freaked out.
You people have the exact same animations.
It's just a goat. There's nothing to worry about. Here, let's see.
That's not a goat. I mean, just because it's got horns and it kind of goat-like hair doesn't mean that's a goat.
That's the one.
How can anyone call that a goat?
Because it sounds like a goat.
It sounds like a goat.
That's so not fair.
Okay, this seriously came out of nowhere, though. It's like, alright, let's just make this, like, dino worm look like a goat, and there we go. Alright, so... then I'll go ahead and throw a magic lens. The one magic lens I saved for that thing. It's a Dinogorgon. It is a dino worm, so you know, we're able to use our riding thing against it. It's weak against death, but we don't have any death elementals looking with us. So... Okay, let me see if I can just put my poison braces back on. I don't think it's strong against them. And also, Sentinel instead of Ground Slam. Let's go ahead and throw Riding Demon in there. Because you're gonna be needing that. Okay. And you don't have that much TP, but that's okay.
Like spew all the water it's swallowed.
Okay. Let's see, hold on. Oh, you can't.
Shut up, Divine Dragon! Shut up, Divine Dragon!
There we go. Yeah, because we don't have all our party members, we can't really do this efficiently.
I should keep some for later.
Oh, we were not able to grab it. Well, we're gonna have to use an orange gel here real quick. Hold on. There we go. Okay. We need to do our impacts on this thing. Is it dead? It's almost dead. Okay, I really need to knock this thing down. Come on. Okay, hold on.
I should keep some for later.
Nope, I tried to grab it again, it didn't work. Whatever.
Yeah.
So did we get anything good for that? We don't even get like extra grade for beating a boss. I think the later games started giving you extra grade for beating bosses, but not this one. It's just, it was just a random enemy. Who cares?
You beat the goat! You're amazing!
That was too close. I am exhausted.
Our village is just a little further ahead.
Well, I just took care of that. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to grab it the first time, because I think it was knocked down at least. Maybe I was mistaken. Well, whatever. Settle, let's go ahead and take out Riding Demon again. Just put Ground Slam on. But you have like no TP, so we'll just have to make do. And is normal okay? She'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, don't use any errors right now, Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, the damage difference is really not that much. All things said, like I feel like I'm doing almost the same amount of damage as I was doing with the
It's easy if you want it bad.
with the fire gloves. Okay. Got the climax bottle. That instantly fills up your climax thing. Okay. Actually, we can probably put the for these enemies we can put the fireballs back on. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely doing more damage against enemies that are weak to fire, but it doesn't feel like it's enough to you know, to sacrifice the poison braces when you don't have the fire advantage or the elemental advantage, I guess, just in general.
This'll just take a second.
All right. Did I ever manage to? Yeah, I fought enough leopard sphinxes to gain their information. Okay. By the way, in case you're wondering, no, the AI is not smart enough to use an enemy's weakness against them. You can make sure that they only use up a certain attack that their enemy is weak against. But You know, these things are weak to fire. We have the information to know that. That doesn't mean Norma is going to instinctively only use Firewall against her. It just so happens that she only has two attacks. So she's trying to figure out what to use. Let's see. Alright, done here. There you go. Please don't put a fight right before I'm coming in. Okay, we can go back to the field now. And I need to fight some of those fungi people. Oh wait, we're back here.
Dynamore, are you awake? I'm still alive? How? Some man wearing a mask came and protected you.
What's his name? Shingle? Shergle? Stingle. That's what it is. His name is really dumb compared to what he looks like, but whatever. Stingle.
Ow! Stop, you mustn't force yourself to move. Water. Hold on, I'll get some.
There we are, now they're in the same cell.
The medicine from the masked man must have helped. Are you Shirley? Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
My incarcerated neighbor moved in with me and now we're friends. That sounds like an anime title.
Why are you dressed like that? Those look like Aurarinus clothes. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Aurarinus clothes or Farinus clothes or Marinus clothes or a Soren clothes look like, you know, as far as different from each other. You two look like they belong in the same RPG, so that's all that really matters here.
Did you get them to use as a disguise? No, it's not like that. My brother Sano bought these clothes for me. Your brother? I thought you said you had a sister.
Yeah, I also have a brother.
Well,
He's not a blood brother, but he's a brother to me.
Don't tell me you lived with Aurarinus. I can't believe you. The people of the land are our enemy. Do you know how much the people of the water have suffered because of them? My brother isn't like that. Don't talk about him that way.
Isn't this the basically the plot of A Lull in the Sea? There's an anime that I tried to watch the other day. I watched the first episode and I was like, it's okay. But yeah, the whole premise is that like the land people and the water people don't get along with each other very well. Though I guess in here, in Tales of Legendia, it's a bit more extreme because, you know, there's murder involved.
You're in love with this Sano person, aren't you? Disgusting.
Well, okay, y'all went from being friends to like being just discussing racism.
In love with an Aurarinus? Have you no shame? No, it's beyond shame. It's criminal. You're a traitor. How can you say that? Aurarinus are people just like the Farinus. They're not all the same. Could you still say that after they killed every last one of your friends and beat you half to death?
She sounds healthy enough. She better appreciate being spared.
If Stingle hadn't decided to show off, she would have been dead long ago. The commander has called for you. We're going to take you somewhere very special.
Oh, who's you? Is it Shirley or is it Fenimore? Okay, well, we're out here now. Proceed as usual. Is that a lake over there? Yeah, it's a lake. I think so. Alright, so, wait to heal somewhere. I don't know. That's right, I have sandwiches. I should probably use those. Completely forgot about these things. I was talking about, hey, I need to like stock up on sandwiches and shit. Okay, well, let's go to the Orasoran village now. I mean, it just kind of looks like a port. Where's the village?
There's a boat? here?
I mean, if there's a bridge, there's a boat. Harriet, that makes sense.
This boat is for crossing over to the village.
Now, well, I guess they're literally just talking others. They're probably able to fit
What
in
are you
there just
staring at,
fine.
Norma?
That huge island over there.
Oh, that. Yeah, it is pretty big.
That's not the island where we're headed.
Oh, that's too bad. It's shaped kind of weird. I wanted to check it out.
I mean, I guess we can go back there later.
What are you two doing? Hurry up!
Well, I know he told us to hurry up. The cutscene led us directly to the boat, but now we're able to explore. Like there's something to explore in here. I don't see anything. What was the point of giving us control again if you're just gonna take it right back? You got this small boat? Yeah, sure, let's go. Alright, we're off. To, not the big island. Just some other place.
Our village is up ahead, inside a cave.
More walking? This is taking forever.
Nobody said this was going to be easy, Harriet. You just decided to come along on your own. Okay. Let's see. Anything around here? Can we even explore these places? No, we can only go up on these things. Okay, there we are. There's still nothing to explore, so it don't matter. Whatever. Ah, there they are.
Is this the place he was talking about?
They haven't gone that far ahead, all things considered.
There's no one here.
Are you an evil villain person?
What's so funny?
Aren't you two a bit overly trusting? You shouldn't just hop onto a boat with someone you don't even know.
What?
It was a
You
trap.
never know what might happen to you.
And now,
You might run into something like this.
now they're being kidnapped.
It's
If I...
Dan. Or a Soren.
Oh. Never mind. It's okay.
You already knew about them? Oh, I was hoping to surprise you.
Those two over there are dancing. Why? This is kind of weird.
Whoa!
And that was that one guy over there trying to beat them up. But we caught up quickly.
There are furry round guys all over the place.
Coolidge?
Well, they got... Okay, I guess Will knows Harriet. And then Chloe is just surprised to see Senel back.
Hey, Alliance Marine, what are you doing with Popo?
We were just trying to escort him back to the village because he got attacked by a goat.
Hello, everyone.
There's those two.
Did you come to visit our village?
Yo, it's good to see you again.
Yo, man, how you doing?
Cupo? Peepo? You know these people too?
Yeah, there's a bit more information going around that you were expecting, Mr. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I see. Thank you very much for taking care of them.
And that's how I met your mother.
No words can express my gratitude.
That's not what I would prefer for you to do, but I do know others do that. They'll just get on their backs and start slapping their own bellies.
Cupo has a habit of cracking open scallops when he gets emotional.
Oh, that's what he was doing? I would have never figured it out if you hadn't told me they're you.
Well, he is an otter.
We'd like to take you to our village.
Yes. There's no reason to keep standing around talking out here. This way, everyone.
Hey,
Come on, Popo, let's go.
She's not too interested in you, Will. Except she is interested in you. She was chasing after you, but she's found you. She just want to be empathetic against him.
Horse?
Hurry!
wait!
So
There's
Will,
no
you,
need to worry. She's with Popo.
so Will, you want to let us know what's going on?
By the way, just who are you?
Actually, you already know my name.
Are you
don't
genuine? I would have never figured it out.
That's right. I'm Jay. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
If you actually hadn't figured it out by now, I'm sorry, but also, now that we know his name and his whole ordeal, I get what they were going for. He's like a space boy, because even his hair looks space-like. But I really hate Jay's outfit. It's really stupid, especially considering he's supposed to be a very serious, like, assassin sort of character. I think. Hey, I am not a fan of Jay's design. It's like downright disturbing at times, even. Okay, there's much better ways to make a space-looking character. Like, the other day I saw this character online that was like I'm not sure if she was created a long time ago or just recently, but like some artists created like this character that's like a black girl who has like afro hair, afro pigtails in fact. And she's wearing like an astronaut suit, and the afro pigtails are like planets with orbits around them. And the character is just really, really, really cute. Like, that's how you make a space character. Jay just looks like he's a creeper. He just looks like a creeper, man. Anyway, this is the Oresoran village. They have fish-powered engines. That's cool. Let's see. Hot dog buns. That's an odd thing to have in here, but sure, I'll take it. You can't do anything with that engine, by the way. This mechanism over here is just there to look pretty. They spend time working, making sure that thing like looked like something. All right. There's some sad music. What's up with this characters and not like hiding properly? I can still see you. Will is looking at you, in fact. Hey.
What's with the scary face, Teach?
There's nothing scary about it.
Reynard, who exactly is that young lady?
See? They actually recognize that it's a terrible hiding spot.
My daughter.
Ah. That's, in one line, it already implies a lot of things.
Daughter?
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 Well, yeah, like... Does he not look old enough to be a father? He looks like he's on his 30s. I would expect him to be a father, honestly.
That's a little over the top, guys.
See? Norma gets it.
As much as I might wish otherwise, it's true. I took my mom's last name, not my father's.
Again, Harriet's behavior towards Will and Will's like hesitation to talk about her already implies a lot of what might have been going on in the in their backstory, but we won't get to know more details about that for a bit. Unfortunately.
So then, how old are you? 9.
9.
Harriet was born when I was 19.
So that makes you 20. Actually, you're 28. You're not that old. Also, you had a kid at a young age, Will. I would have waited until like at least the mid-20s if I were you. Like, I'm on my mid-20s right now, and I still don't have any children. I don't even want any either, but you know.
What? Teach, you're only 28? No way!
Oh, I actually did mention that right after
That's
me.
what you're surprised about?
Well, I mean, I thought he was more of an old man, you know? But then now we're finding out he actually is someone's old man.
Well, I mean, how old are you, Norma? Like 16? Old things considered, yeah,
I mean, seriously, you're really her old man?
I think I'm older than most of the characters on the screen right now, actually. Well, I don't know how old the Soren are, but I think Will is the only one that's older than me. It's kind of weird to look at that. Yeah, JRPGs just tend to have really young characters. Oh, okay. Back for the target audience, you know, teenagers, it makes sense. Like...
Sorry about the commotion. It's, good to see you again.
You know, for the target audience, teenagers, you know, JRPGs, the characters are roughly the age as the people playing them, but you know, as you grow into an adult, it's just like you're controlling a bunch of little meddling kids. You start feeling the, how the Scooby-Doo villains feel right now.
Again? It's more like pleased to meet you.
That's... Oof. Oof.
Harriet,
It was worth it coming all the way here from the mainland. I finally got to see the criminal's face.
Jesus.
Will's a criminal?
You want to fill us in, women?
You're not planning to make excuses now, are you?
Of course not.
But now I hear that you, of all people, are pretending to be a sheriff on the Legacy. Unbelievable. A criminal acting like a sheriff.
Well, here's the thing. I think you have established that you don't care for him. You know, you don't want to see him well, Harriet. But at the same time, you came all the way to the Legacy just to see him. So it also implies a couple of other things about you don't hate him quite as much as you're saying he does. You do.
Why didn't you ever come to see me?
Oh, or maybe that's why she was really feeling like she was missing her father. So if he's not gonna come to me, I'm gonna have to go to him.
I was exiled. Surely you know that.
I know that. I know. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about you at all.
That we already established that that's not actually the case, Harriet.
But Mom died, and you didn't even come to her funeral.
Damn. Yeah, this is a pretty heartbreaking cutscene, actually. I remember this one being pretty.
I hate you.
Pretty extreme.
Harriet! Will, hurry up and go after her.
Be a father, David.
That's not my place, after all I've done.
Well, that's not father attitude. You gotta stick with your daughter even through the hardest of times. You gotta make up for your mistakes, not just run away from them.
Come. Let's talk more at our home.
It's in the back of the village. We'll wait for you there.
Well, there we go. Still only settled in Norma though. We're not. Guess we're not getting Will and Chloe back just yet. Hello, this is the place for those days when you just want to curl up, do nothing, and idle the time away. This is the Idle Inn. Sure, let's have a snooze. and the snooze has been had. Good luck on your journey. Come again when you're all tuckered out. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope. It's really just a little room with some beds on it, by the way. It's not an inn, it's just a room where you are able to sleep. Which I guess is an inn if you really want to break it down to it, but just whatever. Cooper's house is at the very back of the village. Jay lives there too. I guess Jay is just part of the Oresoran. The Oresoran tribe, even though he's not an Oresoran himself. Might have just been raised by them. Dried food? Can you eat it? You can eat beef jerky, so yes, probably eat that too. Welcome to Scallop Kitchen. We're just bursting with gourmet ingredients. Do you have magic lenses, by the way? Much more interested in that than anything else we got. That's a lot of... Oh, whatever. I don't particularly feel like buying any of these ingredients right now. We'll figure it out later. And for this, all is fresh. So don't worry if you don't feel like buying right now. Come again when you're hungry. Will do later, maybe or something, I don't know. Welcome to nap time. I recommend the scallop gels. They're just filled with the essence of fresh scallops. Why is this not the inn? So they're called nap time. Okay, whatever. Magic lenses. Stuck right up with them. Alright. Hold on. Poison this. Ow! Never mind, we do have rune bottles in this game. Okay, I'll make sure to save my my herbs for next time. Could I use one of these right now? Okay, and holy bottles, let's just stock up on like a couple of these. Yeah, like 10 of them. And I'll probably be using them from now on. Okay, what else do we have? We got a cape, leather cape, a black onyx, and moon. We're gonna need some moon crystals, that's for sure. Yeah, that's max TP by 30%. I mean, I don't have the money for it right now, but it'd be nice. Okay, yeah, thank you, horse. Again, I could have had the money if I... Oh, that's right. Just think, if you were wondering if this was a Namco game, fear not. Here's some proof. That's just kind of sudden. The Wonder Baker, Mimi, huh? Just don't stare at me like that. Got it. You'll be Dogger. Dogger. It's not a good nickname. Okay then, how about Sweet Buns? That's even worse. Dogger it is then. You're good with that, right, Dogger? Stop calling me Dogger. I'm not Dough. I am a fully risen Wonder Baker. What's half baked? Well, whatever. We got a recipe for a bagel with looks. I don't even know what looks is. It's just a thing we can put on bagels, apparently. Okay. Welcome to the village of the Oresoran. Is this your first time here? Well, not my first time, but you know, maybe some of the viewers' first time here. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Martial Weapons. Let's buy some weapons made of martial. Got scallop gear. Bases made from sturdy scallop shells. It's just a straight stat increase as opposed to this, which has fire element on it, so it is worth it though. A broadsword, sword lightened for easier handling. A hammer. That's all we have. Might as well buy all of it. We have the ability to, we might as well. Okay, we got 7,999. That almost feels like a level cap, but it's not. Okay. Can you sell anything? Like interesting? Not particularly. Okay. My L1 button is a lot more efficient than my R1 button, but you can hear it. You can hear me pressing L1, but not R1. R1 is not working right. I mean, this is a Logitech like PC controller. I'm not actually using a PlayStation controller for this. And I feel like soon enough I'm gonna need a new one of these. This thing's been around for I've had this thing for a couple of years by now. Okay. Thanks. So what are you, the armor seller? Mr. With the fuzzy shop. We're stocking up on a ton of rare items that you'll only find here. It is armor, okay. We got a laminar leather, we got an ember cloak, a peepit cloak, a bloody rope, a battle rope, and that's all we got. We'll go ahead and buy one of each of the highest things you get. Well, this is an increase. Straw hat, nightcap. Actually, this is a little better. It's one less point of defense, but it also gives evasion on top of defense. Might as well go one of these instead. I see no point of wearing the cross helm just for one little measly extra point of defense against 6 defense and 5. Now, fair enough, accuracy and evasion are literally just, from what I remember in the Tales of games, those 2 stats are just weaker versions of attack and defense. But you know, it is ultimately a worthwhile investment. And a blue ribbon. It's just a single point of increase though. That's not a whole lot. Yeah, Sentinel can actually benefit from this nightcap pretty good, but Norma doesn't really benefit from a blue ribbon that much. So I'm gonna stick with that. There we go. Thank you, and let's go ahead and equip stuff. Sentinel, you can now get some scallop gear and some laminar leather. Nightcap. Try and put that on. And no, not the nightcap. No, yeah, just the nightcap. Never mind. And a paper cloak. And I didn't actually buy you a circle because it's not worth it. Again, I didn't. Okay. Cool. A girl with a ribbon went to Cupo's house. And I guess that's Cupo's house over there. Well, let's make sure we don't go there right now. We'll come over here first and see what's going on. Did you come from the lake? You can go up from here. Okay, and as well, you can see here, someone in the chat did mention earlier that clever title. The title of the stream, by the way, for those of you guys watching on YouTube, is yes we will, because you know, will, the character, and you know, this part of the story is a bit will heavy, so makes sense. Jay's waiting for you up ahead. Oh, we're actually over there already. I might need to go back and re-explore the other areas here. Won't open. Welcome everyone. Cupo and Jay's house is just up ahead. Let me go back and see if see about exploring the rest of the village before I go into any particular location here. I mean, I think the only place I haven't explored yet is this. So I guess we'll see what this is all about. Hello? This is the storage of the Orosoran. Alright, so they can just store things. And here I got some scallops. Is it emergency food? Maybe. That means we can't take it. Store dried scallops and parts of Popo's inventions here. That's right, every NPC can be talked to twice. I just choose not to because we'll be here forever. What's this for? I don't know. Carrying things? Holding things? Keeping things from going bad? There's different containers serve different functions, but they are all, at the end of the day, containers. They contain. Okay. Let me grab some water over here. Mute myself too, because that's just too loud when I do it. Okay, it's also getting kind of late over here. Not like on the stream. We've only been streaming for 2 hours, well, 2 hours and 10 minutes actually. That's not too short by now. But yeah, I need to start speaking a little bit quieter because you know people trying to sleep upstairs. And, I mean, yeah, it's Saturday. Tomorrow is gonna be Sunday, so nobody's really gonna be working. as far as I know, but you know, still. Doesn't mean I can go interrupting people's sleep just because they're not gonna have to wake up. Just because they don't need to wake up early doesn't mean I can't let them sleep early. Okay. Rune bottles. And now we can go into Cupo's house and Jay's house and see what the hell is going on here.
According to the request I received, you want to know Vaclav's whereabouts and objectives, correct?
Tell me if Shirley's all right.
That was in the letter.
That wasn't part of the request.
Keep quiet, Coolidge.
Then stop trying to rush things along without me.
You weren't part of the plan originally, Senel. You need to understand this.
Normally, I only provide one piece of information at a time. However, I'll make an exception this time, since you helped out Cupo and the others. Vaclav's main force is currently camped in this area.
And where are we?
Is Shirley with them?
Probably. I mean, they did kidnap her. That makes sense.
Really? I see. Thank you. Shirley's being escorted by a detachment of Vaclav's army, which is currently moving through this area.
Oh, then Miles is actually not with him. I guess I jumped the gun a bit.
And we're located here.
Oh, we're pretty close. We can cut them off, probably.
So Cheryl's actually pretty close by.
Do you know where they're headed?
They're likely going to rendezvous with Vaclav's main force here.
What is the main force doing?
It's just no Vaclav activity going on in the west. In the west coast over here, it's all everything's happening on the east coast. That dang Trojans gave away from California.
It appears they've entered the ruins of Frozen Light.
What?
You've heard of them, Norma?
They're famous among treasure hunters as some of the hardest ruins to crack.
The ruins of Frozen Light have seals placed not only on the entrance, but inside as well. With all the strong security, it's been rumored that some great secret of the legacy rests inside.
Well, if it's being kept so secret, I suppose so. Also, I just now noticed that the mat where we're sitting on is in the shape of an Orozoran's face. That's a lot less cute than I think they intended it to be. It's just terrifying.
From what I've heard, no one's ever made it to the deepest part of the ruins.
With Shirley's power, Vaclav will uncover the secret of the ruins. I'm almost certain that is what he's trying to do.
So just what is the secret?
I don't know, does he know the secret?
I would guess that this is connected to the war that the Cruzand Empire is waging. The Cruzand Empire is Vaclav's homeland, after all. I wouldn't be surprised if the ruins contained a weapon capable of turning the tide of a war. I think Vaclav has obtained some kind of information about that place and what it holds.
Cruzand is at war with my homeland. I have to do something.
But how?
All we have to do is rescue Shirley.
That's literally all he cares about.
If it were that easy, we wouldn't be sitting here wringing our hands. We're up against an entire army.
I wasn't Will saying that, yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and beat our entire army. There's no problem.
Fear not, friends. We'll help too.
Cupo!
Seem a bit more excited than
We're gonna rescue Shirley!
Well, I guess they do know her. They got a reason to. Also, you did not even touch that harp with your right hand.
It's our turn to return the favor you've shown us.
No! There's no way you could do that!
And why not?
If you think up a plan, Jay, I'm sure it'll work. Ours! Jake!
I would not be encouraged with this thing around this guys around me. I would just be freaked out, but you know.
Jake!
That's just me.
All right.
Horse!
The music's pretty cool. Again, this game's entire soundtrack is pretty great.
We'll mount a surprise attack before the detachment rendezvous with the main force. I know the perfect place. This point here. It's surrounded by tall cliffs and the army's movement will be restricted.
Wasn't there a ruin there, too?
Yes, the waterways. That's part of the reason I chose this spot. We don't have much time. I'll head there first. Chupo, get your crew ready.
Roger!
Remember, Cupo is a martial artist. He actually doesn't
We'll
know
meet
how
at
to
the entrance
fight.
to the waterways. Just take the rear exit of the village and head toward 4 o'clock.
All for one and one for all.
One for all, 1,000,000%. Jello? Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, this. I can't see the words all for one and one for all. The same way after My Hero Academia. Okay. Leave Harriet to me. You go take care of her people. Sandbag, does Cooper use it? Yeah, probably. Again, I know he doesn't look it, but he is a martial artist. He marches with the arts stuff. Okay, now we have 10 toast jam. We should probably use instead of just skipping them around without rhyme or reason. Okay. A recipe for boiler roll. Okay, I mean I already got all the recipes, but sure. Hello Harriet, how you doing? What? Maybe if you don't have any business here. I mean, I'm just exploring around. Also, they just happen to have like a room for a little girl here. Or maybe this is one of their rooms. I don't know. I feel like I'm sleepy as shit. Oh my god. What's his name? People could probably sleep here. It looks like it fits him. Somewhat. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll make a plan
Looks
here.
like we'll be traveling together again after all. As thanks for looking after Harriet, I'll forget about that stunt you pulled on the mountain path. But just this once.
Sales does seem to be like
This doesn't mean I trust you. Don't you forget that.
like a little ashamed of what he actually like. He seems to be trying to say sorry, but not actually doing it. Well, this is character development to some degree.
Oh, come on. Can't you two get along? We're all friends here, right?
Technically, kind of. We're all party members here.
Also,
Leave Harriet to me. I'll escort her safely to the city.
thank you.
How exactly is that little thing gonna do that?
Don't mention it. Melting a girl's frozen heart is what bards do best.
That's Oi. I don't know why I don't trust you with that. Also, that door is just.
All right then. As soon as everyone is ready, we'll
that
head for the
invisible
entrance
wall,
to the
basically.
waterways.
Alright, it doesn't have collision. That's what I meant to say.
Understood. Okay.
Okay, that just doesn't look right. But whatever. Alright. Will has joined the party. Chloe has joined the party. So great big party up in here, and let's we can finally switch out of Senel. Jesus. There, go back to Chloe. And let's equip her with something. Okay, she has Tiger Blade and Shining Gale. Dash forward and run the enemy through. Okay, well, we'll make use of this. Do we have a compound areas here? No, I actually don't have anything for compound areas. I guess I need either a Shining Gale or Tiger Blade to be functional before I can do that. Let's go ahead and make sure we do a shining hill, get over there. And yeah. Now you guys, you need some more fireball stuff. You need more peepet stones. And then the anti-shield, you need more, a lot more in fact, egg bear cups things. Okay. I guess we'll, it might actually be worth it to take one of those teleporters and go back and grab the necessary stones for these things. Because I feel like we're missing out here. Alright. Anyways. Divine Dragon is doing. It's not doing good or bad, it's just it is doing. Oh, didn't I just... Yeah, I just got a bunch of items for you people too, so we're gonna put the broadsword on. Ring mail, iron helm, leather boots. And Will, you got another sword and hammer. Do we not have... hold on. Never mind. Will, you need something. Some kind of thing to put in there. Did you get anything else too? Yeah, you got that. Oh, that drops his evasion like crazy. Huh. Actually, yeah, I think just because of how evasion works, it is worth it to have defense, because defense is a lot more consistently reliable than evasion. But still, it's a bit weird to not have anything over there anyway. So, Will, you're missing a headpiece, and then Chloe, you're missing one accessory. I guess we'll go ahead and like change this to Mooshing Knight, and then Old Naturalist, more like Old Maniac, right? Okay, whatever. But hey, Hachi! Old man should rule with an iron fist. That's how you should show the young who's in charge. Sure. You are now Heihachi, Will. Again, that's a Tekken reference. This might not have been made by the mainline Tales of team like the other, you know, Tales of Symphonia and Tales of the Abyss, but it's still a Namco game. They love referencing themselves. Okay. Anyways, we need to grab you guys some equipment. So before I save, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll be okay. Let's see. So where's the? Yeah, here's the. We don't need more weapons. We need more armor. That's what we need. Okay. Let's see. So, Will. That's you got a robe already. That's fine. Yeah, you need a nightcap. That's all you can really wear over here. And let's go ahead and grab an accessory for Chloe. I think they were setting a leather cape. Yeah, leather cape. We can get you one of those. Okay. Chloe, you can wear a leather cape on top of your leather boots. And Will, you can wear a nightcap. There you go, perfect. Everything is A-okay. Let me go back over here and just double check something though. What's the drop? Okay, it is a drop of 5 points in defense, so that is significant. I mean, I know it's plus 20 evasion, but again, evasion and accuracy are just... I don't know what the hell the deal is. Alright, whatever. I think we're done here though. So, oh wait, no, hold on. Then we need to actually save now, because we didn't save. No, I didn't save because I wanted to go buy those items, and I was like, okay, after that I'll save. But I need to actually make sure that I save if I say I'm going to save afterwards. Whatever. It's gonna feel refreshing to play as someone besides Senel here. I mean, I know Senel is, Senel is arguably the most fun character to use in this game, but Chloe is right up there with him. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, this is not the place I want to go. It's the... I know that's the furthest back you can go in here, but this is actually the place we want to go. Let's see, did you come from the lake? You can go from here. So we need to go to 4 o'clock, I believe you were told. Alright. Anymore, this is not the time to be a bitch. This is not the time to be racist and shit. Why do all these JRPGs always have racist characters? It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Let's open the duct. Cool. It'll be necessary to go around some mountains to get to the waterways. Okay. But before that, I do wanna. Actually, no. Not before that. On my own time, I will go back and grab a couple of Eringi. What's the name of them? You know, things. Essence stones or whatever they are. So I can, so these characters can get the things they need. But not right now. Not on the stream. Later, once we're done with the stream. You know, between this week and next week, I'll do it. Right now, I just kind of want to end the stream here soon. So I'm getting sleepy. I think we'll.
This'll just take a second.
I think we'll go into. What the hell are those? A caw chick. Also, our frame rates are actually dropping here because there's too many enemies on screen. Let's see. Yeah, it's not foolproof. It's just as bad as I can get it right now. Okay. Okay, this Tiger Blade is kind of useless. Hold on. Oh, there's Shining Gale. Didn't really get to see it too much, but sure. Just pretend it worked as intended. Okay, and then the sword, I mean, Tiger Blade is gonna be pretty much impossible to use against short enemies. Like, Dragon Rising or whatever it's called, does actually work. But not Tiger Blade. Tiger Blade is not efficient against those enemies. Okay. Yeah, but what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, we're gonna be ending we're gonna be ending the stream soon, I guess. I just didn't remember what the hell I was supposed to be saying here. Okay. And again, this is the best I can get the frame rate. After all I've messed around with. I'm gonna see if increasing the screen resolution will actually affect the frame rate too much. Because if it doesn't affect it enough, it might actually be worth it to have to go back to recording at 1280 by 720. You know, if it means if it's not a particularly big drop in frame rate, like just 1 or 2% more than usual. You know, those black edges that are on the screen. I mean, I know this is what it's supposed to look like, because you know that's just standard PS2 definition. But if we have widescreen capabilities, we might as well take them. Why not? Probably missed a treasure chest or two, but I don't feel like going back to have them. Alright. Hey! That's a tea egg. Oh, we already scanned them enough to know about them. Okay. Yeah, Shining Gale is just a stab. It's just a quick stab. It doesn't impress too much, but it's basically like Sonic Blade, but somehow even more disappointing. I don't like Shining Gale. Or at least I don't like how it looks. It might actually be efficient-wise for its damage and what have you, but as an actual skill to use to kill people, I mean, as like a flashy skill, it's not doing it too much.
This'll just take a second.
Okay.
Demon Blast! Stone Blast!
There we go. Against these flying enemies, though, Tiger Blade works wonders. There we go. Actually,
Just like that next time, Chloe.
Sure, I'll take
Chloe
any
advanced a
day.
level, but I don't think that means she gained anything. I do kind of miss it how in Tales of Symphonia you would learn a technique like an art, and then your character would just do it. Like it wasn't you know, it wasn't something like, okay, you leveled up, so here's a new art. No, you would actually be able to learn it now, but you will learn it in battle. So you would activate it in the middle of combat. So again, I just thought that was a nice detail. Okay, let's start saving up our TP.
You need more practice.
I keep losing grade in a lot of these battles. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but you know. Okay, I'm just gonna fall asleep here. And we need to get to that next dungeon ASAP. I probably have the essence of
This one's a
probably the worst time to check, but do I have? I don't actually have Tiger Blade
walk in the park.
figured out yet. I can't even hit them.
Demon Blast any closer. Stone Blast.
There we go. You can do better than that, Sandal. Come on, you had him.
See, it's easy if you want it bad.
Took Norma to take care of that thing. Alright. Let's see. I go down from here. I bore myself. No, I did not bore myself. It's okay. The boning has not happened yet. Sure, it'll happen plenty of times later. I have to bone myself in all of these games too. Like, actually, I'm not sure if this happened. No, it didn't happen in the Tales of Okay, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this before, but before I started streaming, I was actually recording a let's play of Tales of Symphonia, and you know, just individually recording the pieces.
Smudged and anyway.
And to do things with them, to edit them later. But you know, that's when I started streaming. But when I was doing that, I did record one bit where I got stuck on between an NPC and like a staircase, or like just some kind of entrance, and I was just literally stuck in there. I had to restart the whole game in order to get unstuck. But it was not a fun experience. Okay. Yeah, in hindsight, I'm actually kind of glad I'm doing this now instead of Let's Plays. Like, I know we dropped the editing, but you know, I can in exchange get these videos out a lot sooner, because if you may recall, it took me literal like months to just get a Let's Play done. Whereas this takes, you know, every week we get you know, usually 3 videos, sometimes less, but you know, that's the idea. I record the thing and I'm able to upload it right afterwards, and that's just really cool. I think that's, well, not really cool, but you know, that's definitely more convenient than what I was doing before. Okay. Yeah, I just have to, now that I don't have anything to rely on, I have to rely on just my own sense of comedy and entertainment, which is technically what we all should try to have if we're doing streamings.
That went tolerably well.
But you know.
Thanks.
Push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups. Hey, we're on a new title. Actually, Berserk. I guess we didn't have that title before from the save file. Well, that's nice. I guess you single-handedly hit a bunch of enemies. I don't know what their prerequisites were. Okay, we got a people chick. essence area stones, but I think we need peepet area stones, not peepet chicks. You know, the peepets are the ones that are like going around flying. But we'll check anyways to see if our Ares, Crystal Ares people have learned anything. No, we're still waiting for an Erengi. Fair enough. Fireball. You're waiting on... Yeah, you're waiting on peepets, not peepet chicks. And egg bear cups and octopus. Okay, you got enough octopus stuff now. We just need more egg bear cups stuff. Okay. Well, at least I get it now. And there we go. We got a teleporter. Let's open the duct. Yay. And, honestly, I think this is a good place to stop. Well, then, okay, let's go ahead and get a sneak preview of what we're going to be dealing with next week. It should be okay to do that. But first, let me go back and heal. Well, I mean, if we're going to go back and heal, we might as well just leave everything for next time, so it's all a fresh start. I guess we did kind of already get a preview on the transition screen between, you know, while we were on our way there, we got that scene of Shirley and Fenimore being carried on a carriage through some, like, duck-looking places, or at least beside some duck-looking places. So I guess we'll just consider that the preview. I did not, you know, I meant to save after I healed, not before I healed. Let's make sure we do that. There we go. Okay, now we can heal. Now it makes sense to heal. Chloe has exactly 999 health. That's interesting. Anyways, but yeah, that's all the time I have for you guys today, unfortunately, because you can probably tell I'm getting really sleepy here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Next, join us next Friday and Saturday for some more Tales of Legendia. This game's gonna be a minute. We're gonna be playing this. If I keep making streams even shorter, like just 2.5 hours instead of 3 hours, we're definitely gonna be on this game for a while. But I guess that's okay. We'll still have Sunday streams where we do all kinds of different things. And again, I did announce that we're gonna be making some one-off streams. Hopefully, both of them happening here in December. I want to wait all the way to January to get to try out Lobby, but if it happens, it happens. Whatever we can, whatever we do, we do it. And again, yeah, join us tomorrow for some more Cyanic Heroes as we finish Steam Chaotix' story mode. And yeah, so well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. So here says goodbye, Hollow Play 45.